Hey, how you guys doing? Hope you're doing awesome. It's another beautiful day here in sunny Surrey. On my way into the studio, just thought I've got my phone back as well. So exciting! I've got my phone back, hence the lack of recordings over the last week or so. I'm so excited to be able to get on that. Today's quick, short message is all about your value as a coach, and really, I know coaches struggle with charging in general, I think, for their services, but I think, and I know it's always head trash, right? It always comes down to a lot of mindset issues, like how much can I charge, how much am I worth, and I was having a chat with someone yesterday who's a coach, and I'm sure she'll watch this video, and she said, I find it hard to charge when they can get all the information for free on the internet, right? And I don't care what industry you're in, if you're a fitness coach, business coach, life coach, whatever, right? All the information you give people is available online, for sure. Without a doubt. But the problem is, although that information is all freely available, people don't do anything with it, right? They don't actually take action and do whatever it is they want to do, whatever their goal is to achieve. And it got me thinking, thinking about a book that I'm listening to at the moment, and it's called The Alchemist. And if you haven't read it or listened to it, get it immediately. Go and download it now. I haven't even finished it. I've only been listening to it a bit, but it's already so many little lessons in there. It's a short story, so many little lessons in there that are just so important to pick up on and learn from. And one of the lessons highlights this fact just perfectly. It's about this. I'm going to give you a little bit of a spoiler, but I don't even know how it ends, so it can't be that much of a spoiler. But anyway, this shepherd, he wants to go and find treasure or something. He has a dream, wants to go and find treasure, and he meets this old dude who says he's a king of somewhere, and says if the kid gives him 10% of his sheep, he'll tell him exactly where the treasure is. Well, the kid's already had a dream of where the treasure is, and the kid goes, okay, well, he's umming and ahhing about it for ages, and then he's like, no, okay, 10% of my sheep and you tell me exactly where the treasure is. And he's like, yeah, great. So he goes off, sells his sheep to his mate, gets 10% of the remaining of his sheep, gives it to this old dude. And the old dude tells him where the treasure is. But the kid already knows where the treasure is because he's seen it. He's had his dream about it. And he's like, well, I already knew that. I already knew where the treasure was with what you've said. I already knew what you've told me. And the old guy goes, yeah, but now you've made a decision. Right? So the old guy, he didn't tell the guy anything new. He didn't tell the shepherd anything new. He just helped him make the decision to act on it. And that is what coaches do. They help people make the decision to change, the decision to implement. And that is where there is incredible value in what you do. Incredible value. Think about it this way. If you are a business coach and you're not sure on the value of what you charge because they can get it anywhere, right? Well, that information is always out there. People have all that information but don't do anything with it. If in one session, let's say one session with you as a business coach, they implement something in their business and it makes them an extra 20 grand, right? Is that one session with you, even if it only lasted 30 seconds, 5 minutes, is that one session with you worth $1,000? You freaking bet it is. They just made 20 grand off one thing, 5 minutes with you, because you helped them make the decision to implement something. Does that make sense? If you're a fitness coach, a health coach, nutrition coach, and you, by the fact of someone paying you, investing in you, they make the decision to change, the decision to live healthier, right? Irrelevant of the information that they can get on the internet, they just make the decision to change, and they add 10 years to their life from one interaction with you. What's that worth? I don't know if you can put that in financial terms, but what is that worth? Right, to make that decision, that you help them make that decision. Relationship coaches, if someone comes to you and they're they're struggling in their relationships or whatever, like perhaps there's issues in their marriage or whatever, and one session with you makes them have the best marriage ever, like they turn their whole relationship around, they have the best relationship with their partner, best relationship with their kids, not because of any new information, like they've read all the information before, but now because of you they've made the decision to act, the decision to implement, the decision to change. What's that worth? Right? Like, do you see where I'm going with this? It's the value is not just in the knowledge that you can give people. The value is in the support, in the holding them accountable for sure, but actually just the initial decision that they make to invest, the initial decision, the commitment that they make to change, to do something different, to get a better and different result. Does that make sense? So if you're struggling with your mindset around how much you charge, like, you've just got to look at the effect that you have on people once they've made that decision to change. Like, stop thinking that a £20 personal training session, right? People freak out about that, and I'm like, you're not selling a personal training session, you're selling a healthier life, you're selling, weight loss or whatever it is, have them feeling more confident, whatever. Don't look at it as just that one session. Look at the effect that session has on the rest of their life. Does that make sense? And I think that's a really important lesson to get through, and hopefully that makes sense to you. I know it's not going to make it necessarily any easier, but I think that's something that's so important for coaches, and not just coaches. Like, this can apply anywhere. If you have a product that can truly change someone's life or add value to their world, it's not just the value of putting that thing together, right? It's the value of the effect that has on someone's life. So yeah, I thought it was really important, and I shared that with this person yesterday, and she smiled and went, yeah, you know what, that's spot on. And hopefully that's helped her make that connection with how much and having value for what she charges. So yeah, so hopefully that's my key point today. That's the key lesson, is you are probably worth more than you're charging, is the key from that. And it's okay to charge whatever you want because it's how you value yourself, how you value your time, and the effect, the value that working with you can have on someone's life. I hope that makes sense. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about that. If that makes sense to you guys, leave a comment below, let me know. Let's start a discussion, a conversation. If it does make sense, if you totally understand it, get it, hit like, hit share, tag another coach who will get value from hearing this. It's an important message that coaches need to hear. Sweet, awesome. So that's all from me for now. I will catch you later on, but have an amazing day, and I'll see you later on. Bye.